Good morning, Roy. You moving around open, I see.
Yeah, my leg was all caught underneath me, and I got these stuff under my desk that I gotta clean out. So my son made a fort under my desk. So
Gotcha.
we're dodging bullets. Anyway, how are we doing? We got Bookmac back up. Welcome.
We do. Yeah, we are watching. We kind of figured something out, especially these levels. So if you see back over here, see these levels, these past levels right here. Notice we come down, and then we're making these big red bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Up here, made a green bubble at a level. These are actually showing. When you get these, we're getting a reversal off of them most times. So here, like when we got this big drop down, we had this big green bubble, and then we reversed down. And then we got, let's see what that reversal would have paid us. Got up to 72, went all the way down to 60. So 12 points. We've kind of figured something out with Bookmap that we hadn't been using for some reason. I don't know why we haven't been using it. Just hadn't been using it. And I've been reading a little differently. But now you see, we got it. So we'd love to come up here and test this 68.25 level. See how it handles. See if we get a big green bubble there.
Mm-hmm.
See if we reverse off. It's popping up close to it. We're getting that big bubble. So I would think that we get a little reversal here. So let's go to a combine. And we're just going to try this out and see if this works. We're going to take a short here. This is just a test. See if it even feels. And then we're not trying to get a ton of money off of it, right? If we can get a couple $100 off of it, would be great. If we don't, we'll trail it down and we'll get it. But so far, we are in the money on it. So maybe we have figured something out. Yeah, I'm thinking, you can catch these multiple times in a day. Let's say you do, 4 or 5 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, we got that red bubble that might be offset us there. Let's see what we do here. If you do this and you get you $50 a pop, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you do it, let's say you do it 6 times. Well, you've made $300 in a day.
Right. Kind of stress free.
It is. I mean, of course, I'm stressful because I want it to work out, so it's a little different. I mean, it's a combine here, so I'm not feeling any pressure with it, but I do like it. It gave that big green bubble, which is typically a reversal. I'm going to actually try it on a different account to see if we can. Well, nope, it missed my field. You son of a gun. There's $50. We wanted to get it, though. Look at that.
Hot dog. I did it.
There's $70, $75. Oh my! You got to be kidding me on this. This is.
I mean, okay. Well, no point in showing a chart. We're just going to show this all day.
I mean, we very well could. It was $100. I want to take it. I'm gonna actually move this down into profit here, so it's gonna take me out probably, but I'm guaranteed like $40 on it. So it's gonna come back up and test that. You had a red bubble there. So you could have made you $100 on it if you tried it and did it. Roy, I don't know if you made anything off of it.
Yeah, I made. I did the 50. I did it on XFA. I was running right into it.
Isn't that something how that works out?
It is lovely. All right, so now we just gotta wait for the bubble. All right, let's see what we got. We got Periscope not really giving us anything. SPX is right at 6,000, slightly above it, 6,008. So keep that in mind. We are testing VWAP here on.
Oh, you got to be kidding
market.
Me. I'm really mad at Top Step right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Top Step X, my indicators just keep leaving. It's really annoying.
Yeah, that'll make you want to cuss.
Yeah, I'm having to do it like since yesterday. I'm having to do it multiple times to fix it. So
I do my 15-minute orb tweet. Let me do that real quick. 15-minute orb Tuesday.
now I gotta go change everything up, move everything back around where I wanted at. Now I gotta fix all these.
60, 62, 50. And
I'm so annoyed right now.
72. And on Spizzle. Oh, I'm getting crushed on micro tragedy. Goodness. Let's not look at that right now.
You should have took your profit the other day, like somebody.
5.995. Yeah. To be fair, I did have a sell order and it just didn't fill. 688. Yesterday was very confusing with me for micro tragedy because Bitcoin is ripping all day. I just could not get the momentum. So I couldn't figure that one out. What's interesting right now is you've got Bitcoin red, ES red, gold red, TNX red, VIX is up 4%. So you're getting a kind of mixed signals here, and you're getting a rise here in the market. So we're looking at a big green bubble, right?
Yep, we are.
We want to just top into any sort of
Better
reversal
levels
here.
too. So we're at a level. It is a big green bubble, but it's coming right with a red bubble right here. So let's see what we move down off of it. Oh, yeah. Don't like the red bubble forming right here. We need to make a few red bubbles first before we move, but it is making a big red bubble here. So what we're looking at over here, when you see these levels, these are passive orders sitting here, right? It's just limit orders that are sitting there waiting to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
These are the more aggressive orders. These are limit orders getting filled. And you can see how big they are. That one, that big green bubble, well, look at your volume on the price that you don't see everywhere else. That was 1,331. Hit at that level. So when you're looking over here, yeah, you see 100 whatever, but look how many is actually getting there. This one right here, this red bubble was 282 right there. This green bubble is forming now, so it's not going to show me yet until I get a little bigger on it. But okay, I think I need to make VY bigger. I've been messing with this stuff over here, so we're there. All right. Everything is back fixed over here. Well, I took it on the futures desk. I'm $30 up right now on it.
Yeah, I went ahead and took $30. I'm up to 85 on my XFA.
Yeah, I got a little bit. Need a little more on mine. I'm trying to get $100 out of it. We'll see if it happens. It might not. CBD is holding up. I probably should have just went and took the $30. I'm still $27 up on it. So we'll get a big green candle here. Green bubble, sorry. There we go.
There you go.
$45 up on it. Let's break this down here. There's $50 on it. That big green bubble, a minute ago. You can see the bottom. So this is your volume coming in. See the volume.
I have to play it.
We couldn't figure it out.
150 on that one.
I'll help you once I get done, okay?
How many hours?
3 to 6.
Probably like an hour and a half.
Is it gonna break down? Give me $100 here. What's it gonna do? Or $60 up
lingering.
now. Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee a little money on it anyway. 27 bucks on it. So nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Or $60 up on it. 67.50. Well, it failed me there, and that will pop back up. There's 27 bucks on that one to start with. Notice that little red bolt right there is the one that turned us around that time. When we get that big green one, it rejected up at that level. That's coming back down again. So we'll wait and see.
Periscope's not really giving anything substance. I mean, it did hold that 6,000 SPX level, but it's kind of at 6,015. We shall see. If you see, your positioning is a little bit lower. So, interesting.
See, we need to start, when we're taking these shorts, we need to look at, all right, so let's say that we took this short here. You got 68.25 as a level you can watch. And then I'd like this 66 level down here, but I would like to have to break through there. We are getting a green bubble here. Let's see. All right. We did re-enter it over here. I'm 20 bucks up in the futures desk, 30 bucks up in take profit trader right now on. If we can come down, I'm trying to get at least $100 on these now. If it moves down and gets close, I will move my take profit down some, but it's really weird. We're doing this. We're shorting this market right here. CBD's at 3,200 bucks. I mean, $3,200. I mean, 32 points. That's pretty damn strong. But we are taking shorts. I'm going to swap over. Let me show this real quick. You can see our SPY tide is not looking great. So kind of going against CBD, but it's going with what we just saw with the bubbles. But we're not getting the breakdown completely that I want. So might just take what we can get here. I hadn't done anything in Top Step yet. Move those. You can see it's the ADX indicator is saying this move is still pretty strong. So that's a little worrisome to me.
There's a lot of bearish headlines out there, so it could be a potential squeezer.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff happening in the world. I mean, I think that's pretty safe to say, right? We got a lot of stuff happening in the world. Let's go back to.
I mean, there's
book them out.
There's
Ooh, a pop. We had to have some kind of headline there. Did we have some kind of headline there? I'm waiting for my financial juice to update here. It's not updating with me. Big green bubble up there. Ooh, shit. U.S. business. Oh, we had U.S. business inventories. Duh. I mean, that would make sense, right?
Yeah.
I am losing track of time, Roy, by doing all this stuff right now. I've got too much stuff going on at once. We did get a nice green bubble up there, though, in reversal. I did take it. I added to my position on Take Profit Trader, so we are getting really close. 70 gets me $100 now. If we can come down to 70, we don't need any big red bubbles yet. Just come on down to 70, then you can do whatever you want to do after that point. The Kremlin aid Russia's Putin is to hold a phone call with China's President Xi to discuss the Middle East. That's probably not a good headline. All right, well, come on. You are so close to hitting my take profit down here.
Coffee stir got stuck in my head.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. Boom.
Yeah, we just actually hit that on. Oh, come on, hit right here. Hit right here. There it is. Well, there's $200 to Take Profit Trader, one of them. And hallelujah. Hallelujah. Well, that was interesting, Roy.
Yeah, I caught it on my thing. I'm at $95 on a
Yeah, I didn't add on my the futures desk. I'm only up. I came back. I got $40 out of it total, so I'm $40 up. That $200 on Take Profit Trader. That was a book map trade that somehow worked in our favor, even though we had some stupid stuff going on. So
we had a pop
book,
right?
So there's another one. There's one of those out of the way. I was not expecting $200 on that today. Wow. Oops, sorry, messing this up.
My trade is way off from my dashboard on Take Profit Trader now.
Wait, do what now?
I got a lot. I got so many different balances happening.
Okay.
I got 26,717 on the dashboard, Take Profit Trader, and on TradingView, I've got 26,606.
Oh, so your TradingView will update before. So when they take the funds out,
Mm-hmm.
Your TradingView won't update it. I mean, your Take Profit Trader dashboard will not update till tonight that was taken out. So you got to look at your TradingView to see if it was taken out. Have you taken any trades on that account yet?
No, not today.
How much did you? Obviously, you didn't. You took out 26.6. I guess is what you got left.
Well, took out all of it. Should be 26.5.
Well, maybe it wasn't right when you took out all of it.
Maybe. So it won't show up in my wallet though until tonight.
So whenever they approve it, but is it in your wallet yet?
No. Let's just avoid trading that one today.
We don't want to see anything below a 10. I got the market book open here. So we are getting a red bubble down here. Now, this could be a continuation. It is red bubble is gaining in size, so this could be actually a reversal here. I'm not going to take a reversal up right now because I just don't like the upside, but I probably should because we are in a trend up, and ADX is saying that it's a 25.5, which is a decent trend, but I just didn't like the way it was moving down, so I didn't want to take a long there, if that makes sense.
You are on top of Anchored View app too. So
Yep.
that would have been
I would have got you one or two, so these damn bubbles, ain't that something? Well, guess what, guys? Y'all get to look at book mount a lot now.
Now you're getting a green bubble.
You are. You did get it, but it didn't follow through. So that's why you got to be careful. We are at a key level, so if you wouldn't mind looking for one here. If it gives us enough, that could be the move there. I still see that 66 down there. 65.25. That could be a spot we could look if it does turn down, what we could look for. Pretty strong move up here. You do have volume moving up on Tide too. So I'm not really rushing anything here. 72. It's got a decent move to it here. But I do like it. We're getting a bubble here. I'm going to see if we'll get in it. And then I'm in it on top step this time. So if we get a reversal there, and there's $30. I want a little more move down though. Ooh, it's blinked on me there. I don't know what happened on this side. I'm blinking a little bit over here on my thing, Royce. We're not losing anything, are we?
No, I think it's me switching between your book map and your chart.
You're playing games with me, what it is. Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. We're not getting the biggest green bubble that I would like here. I would like a big green bubble, then a reversal here. We are at key level. In a few different places, so Tide did swap back though. It went straight up, so you know. So we do have other things to consider here, I guess. Been tracking this for a day or two, so we're still working a few kinks out of it, but as long as it just doesn't pop to oblivion out of nowhere, we're okay. Volume is turning back down again on Tide now, though. We are slow. We're down $6 to flat on top step. You got orders down 6,000, 68 down, 69 down. So it might not, if we do get a move, it might not be much of a move down. I'm still not liking. Here's a bigger red green bubble. Come on. Well, this might be a losing trade here, Roy. When I decide to take it on top step, it decides to pop on us. Volume that wanted to take a little break right there decided not to take a break again. So I don't know.
Yeah, bullish 5-minute candle. We'll see if it can continue this continuation, but definitely not a good one.
No, not yet. Not yet, it's not. even on these, it's interesting. You're seeing these red candles, but it's these green bubbles still popping up on book map, and it might make it to that 75 level before it decides to do something. You got a spot there, which would almost take me out. Here we're getting close. We're getting close, Roy. There's 76. I don't see it taking this turn, and these green bubbles are just continuing to move up on this move. That's one thing you do have to be careful of. We're getting a slight bit of a little rejection up there, 76, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to turn it back down. CVDs, I mean, Tide is just strongest it could be right now, so I don't like that. There, it took me out.
Daddy, the game is too advanced for me.
Another big green bubble. We need to see a move back down once it forms is what we're looking for. We're getting a little hesitation here, but Tide is just, oof. Tide is saying, don't try to short this thing. CVD's over 5,000 now too.
Yeah, so hindsight, you had a nice move up still. You had an opportunity to go with Tide, CVD, and the bubble reversal. And from that
Like
moment,
a 905 area.
you're looking at what, a 12-point move from that moment.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me shut the door. Too loud.
You're trying to shut the door when you're sewing.
Always.
Oh, me.
So now you got a red bubble popping up there.
Yeah, which is unusual. So I don't know. That's sellers. So, like I told you earlier, well, I don't know if I said it on the stream yet. These bubbles are pretty much delta, right? So this is the difference. 900 volume was the difference between the buys and the sales. So there was 945 more buys here than it was sales here. These are all passive orders. These were all limit orders that were hit. This could be stops. This could be stop entries, stop losses. But these are limit orders that are sitting there. This red one here, you had 260 more sales than you had buys, which kind of told us here that there's probably a little more upside of this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can back that right up with the green one right now that we don't know where we're at yet. With it, but I'm saying it's going to be a lot of volume to the upside. Now you just got to watch that 60, 80 level. Is that a point of rejection back down? That's the top of a zone here for me. So that's a pretty good spot. You got a lot of orders sitting up there. That could be a quick scout. We definitely want to look at these, I think, more to key level. So if you look at this over here, was around 60, 67 level. Let's look where 60, 67 level was on here. Okay, was that this one? That came back to your anchor VWAP. So that's where your anchor VWAP was sitting at that time. Which is kind of a key level, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Groovy, yeah. We got a red bubble here that could mean that it could pop back up. We'll see. We shall see. CVD's 5,000. You are getting a little break in your volume and your everything here on what's it called?
Tide.
Tide. Yep. But the breaks in Tide has not been really strong. I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, this thing, Roy, couldn't. I mean, it could move a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. We got a lot of room to the upside if it wants to go. That 82.50 level would be a spot that I would really watch. And of course, we could just blow right through it up there. $51.
Do you have any NVIDIA covered calls?
I never did any, no. Just the price was never good enough on me for to do anything with it, to be honest with you.
Just going through my checks, keeping an eye on everything.
You what now?
That I'm going through my checks, keeping an eye on everything.
Yeah. I hadn't looked at, we do have these Tesla calls that we sold. Let's see what they're doing today. We hadn't looked at them today. They are up 85%.
Ooh.
I'm not going to do anything with those. NVIDIA is a little green today. And let's look at see if the options got any play in them for next week. We are at, what's our price? 144. Man, the 52.50. The 50s are the money, but I just don't know about going 50. But yeah, I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna hold off on those. Oh, look at this rejection down. Big move down. Big move down. Big move down. Big move down. What's going on here?
Red bubble.
We have a red bubble. Okay. I mean, GM unveiled the quickest Corvette ever. It's called the ZR1X Hypercar. Goes to 0 to 60 seconds in less than 0 to 60 miles an hour in less than 2 seconds.
Wow.
Wow is right. You had a big drop in Tide here. But you got this red bubble forming down here right at a decent level. And it's popping back up. I took it in Take Profit Trader. There's right at $50 on one account. I need to go a little bit more. And it ain't wanting to go more on me. That might have been the 50 might have been the spot I should have took it at. Your premium's coming down, your volume's actually turning, looks like it's fixing to turn back up some here. Let's see if this candle here can reverse it. Big red candle there. Maybe red bubble, sorry. That's where we took it at. We got a little bit of time here. You had a very small green bubble that came right after that. Only had 13 was the difference. That red bubble was 946 sell orders. Of course, we don't know this one yet. This is another red bubble forming. But it's not huge, but we are getting a pop up. Little poppy pop. Little poppy pop action here, Roy. I still want to see that 80 level get hit up there. That would be fantastic.
On top of, I think, some anchored view apps from yesterday and Friday.
I deleted that. I deleted my old anchored view ops, unlike some people I know. Some people I know just want to hold it there forever.
Look at 1 minute chart shows a pretty strong candle, a previous candle.
Yeah, I just need a little more here, Roy. I need a little more. Might not give me a little more here. I see your screen over there now, so you move it around. Where's your cone at?
Yeah, where's the cone?
There it is. It's holding right above that cone right now. And I did realize that little grayed out area, that's your last 10-minute slice you're looking at there in your gamma exposure. I didn't know that before. So, I mean, I don't know you knew that, but I didn't know that. So,
because if you change it, you can change it to go back. It'll show you where you were.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting there. Man, this thing could just not break up where I want it to break up to. This doggone thing. I want to go to 80 up there, Roy. 80. This is MES we're looking at here now. I did decide if we're going to trade MES, we might as well look at MES. That just makes too much sense, doesn't it? Makes it too much sense. Well, let's see how this thing plays out. Like I said, we're watching Bookmap. Bookmap is, some of you guys might be like, oh man, Bookmap, this is boring. Yeah, it can be. Not to me. I mean, I enjoy watching it, but a little move back down, green bubbles, red bubbles, red bubbles. You'd have a little reversal on that green bubble up there. That's kind of, we had a big red bubble, decent red bubble there. Now you're getting a pop back up a little in the green bubble. Your volume is kind of coming down a little bit on Tide. I don't like that. And you put premiums are going up. Don't like that. So
6072 looks like a spot. That is orb high and the 8 on the 5 minute and kind of where pre-market ranges was.
Yeah. Now we're going to get a green bubble here. That last red bubble was 278 lots was the difference to the short side. It is strange how these red bubbles, like you would think that you'd be looking for a green bubble for a reversal. But you're not. You're looking for a red bubble. Green bubble. You look at this green. This actually green. So this red did it. And you can see these just kind of went along. This is the one you got to be careful. You can't just take every big one. This kind of gave you a sign, and then this next one reversed it back down. This red one here reversed it back up. Tide needs to wake up a little bit here to get me. I just need 78.50. I've been so close, and I could not get to 78.50. Now we're coming down. I had that little green bubble there that caused this little drop now, so I don't like that. And we're dropping big time. Do we have some news? Oh, come on. What are you doing here? Nothing really. Nothing. I don't see anything on Financial Juice. Hit that big red one there. And then you got a pop out of it. But how long does that pop last? You're getting a green one right behind it. How long does that little pop last, Roy? That's the question.
Got the 72.75 and then jumped up a little bit.
Almost 2 points here. But now we're coming back and test it again. I don't like CBD's coming back to 3,500. CBD's working its way back. Tide is not pretty at all for a long here that I'm still in that I should have cut already. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. see if this can get big enough here to reverse it back up now on this green bubble. There's a lot of people that trade strictly. Man, I should have sold those. I just looked at the video and I could have sold them for 125, and now they're worth 108. That'd have been $17. So things so far have been up already. Now let's see if we can get a few green in a row before this thing reverses. Your volume's ticking up a little, and your CVD's rising a little bit, as you guys can see there. 36, got to 37. Now it's coming back down. That green bubble has turned it again, Roy. It's not letting it move up. And that red bubble just turned to green there. Hunt is right, huh, Roy? Hunt is right. Now we're getting a green bubble, but it's not a big one. CVD is not really doing much, so this thing might come back down again. We've got 16 people watching. Thank you. Have any questions about Bookmap? Give us a quick question. We'll either answer or tell you we don't know. There will not be any in between. I can promise you that. If we don't know it, we will be honest and tell you we have no clue. There's a lot of stuff we still don't have clues about here.
You're getting kind of back in this cone, kind of battling it. Oh, click the wrong button.
Oh, did it go down in the cone?
So it's kind of back
top of it.
Right at the top of it. It's now kind of right on top of the trend line. So let's just hope it rides that cone all the way up on the top. You're looking over here, you don't really have much to fuel anything at this level, so you're just kind of in this support happy zone. FOMC is tomorrow, so there may not be a lot of traders piling in, if you will, especially given the context of what's going on in the Middle East.
Which some people we know thinks that that's not affecting the market at all.
Should be down way more, in my opinion. If there was a hint that we were going to war in Iran, you would think there'd be a little bit more de-risking, a little bit more increase in gold. There's just gold went on a tear, but the fact that it's red today.
I just don't think anybody believes. Oh, good morning, Roy Easy. Hi, welcome. Glad you're here, sir. I just don't think anybody believes we're going to put boots on the ground over there. Is the thing right now.
Yeah.
I think that's our biggest deal right now. That he's shown no signs in the past of wanting to put boots on the ground anywhere. I think if we ever do get involved, it's going to be just some bombs, drone attacks and stuff like that. And
yeah,
I know one thing, just kind of looking back, I saw some people making fun of Israel's Iron Dome, but I'm wanting to say the other night, out of 200 missiles, 5 got through.
Yeah.
That's pretty dome-ish, right?
Yeah.
Now, some did get through. There's no doubt. I mean, you can argue the fact whether, is it 100% right? Good. No, it's not. But I'd rather catch 95% of them than none of them, right?
Right.
Got a red bubble forming here, so this could be, I don't know if it's going to be a pop-up or if there's just going to be a push down with it. This is kind of in no man's land here a little bit. A little pop-up on it, I see. Now you get a green one, it's probably going to stop it in its tracks here. Oh my gosh, Market Watch. Here's the healthcare choice Trump's tax bill gives you: unaffordable insurance or less coverage. I hadn't looked into it, so I don't know if that's right or wrong or indifferent, but
there's a lot in that bill. There's too much in that bill.
Well, there's a lot in that bill. I don't want to read that bill. I know that.
I think that's the reason. There's a lot in that bill.
If we could open it up on Twitter, I'll be Grok. Can you please put this in a short term for me here, buddy?
Yeah.
That's where I would be. That's where I would be. Oh, here's your little green bubble. Is this going to be a reversal or is this going to be a continuation here? That red bubble back at 925 is the one this is played out on, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I just need a 60, 78, 50. That's all. I'm not asking for much here. Not asking for much at all. Now you come back down. What are you doing to me here? What are you doing to me? We had a damn green bubble up there. Of course we did. Just looking through orders here. I filter this order size on my thing to see only orders that are 10 or above. In the last 6 minutes, we've had roughly a dozen or more. It's not a lot, so we don't have a ton of volume here. Your call premiums are dropping, but your interesting point here still is on Tide is your volume is not really going anywhere. It's kind of ticking up a slight little bit. So see if this red can push us up. This little red one here can push us up to where we want to go. Yeah, Roy, every time you move it, I think my power. I just, you guys that don't know, my power has gone off like 25 times in the last 2 days. So every time I see anything blink the slightest, it scares the piss out of me. Thinking my damn power is going out again.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good. No, you're fine. I knew I was watching you do it that time, so it didn't bother me. Over here on the right, which you guys can't see, I have what we're looking at. I have it on the big screen. It's on a vertical screen, so I can see it better. But so I can see if we're have anything that we need to adjust out or what you guys are seeing. Make sure it's quality what you're seeing. Kind of what we're doing here. CBD's holding around this 3,500 level. We need the the call premiums to join the party. If the call premiums join the party, this thing could pop up there and take me out. But it is not looking favorable right now. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But now we're getting a red one here, a big red bubble. This could be a reversal here we're looking for. Could be a reversal here we're looking for. And it could not be. I mean, I'm not saying this for sure. There's a big red bubble forming here. CBD did come down. Volume did trend down a little. So this thing might turn down. Hell, who knows what it's going to do? We're just guessing at this point. We're trying to get a feeling. It's just kind of chopping up here. Roy, it's kind of bull flagging a little bit.
Yeah. So if you look at the 10-minute chart, I'll flip to mine. You can see it. It's just wick central up here.
Yeah.
Now you're getting
we just had a drop down for no reason. So we're look at this big red one. Let's see if we can scalp. I don't like how everything else is looking. Your volume just died off. Your volume just died off. I'm not taking anything there. We're down $300, so I don't like that. on the old top step. I don't like that at all. Oh, you son of a gun. You got that big red one. I wanted to get in it. I didn't get in it there. It gave the big red, gave the signal to go long there. I didn't get it and top step. You got your call volume turning back up some. Your call premiums turning up a little bit here. But there hadn't been any really news to pop it up any. So, right, we're kind of stuck here.
Yeah, we're stuck at the top of the pre-market zone. You just tested anchored VWAP. You are below the 8 on the 5-minute, testing the 8 on the 10-minute. Just not good candle formations at all.
No. It gave that big green candle there, and it popped for a second, but it just couldn't do anything with it after it popped there. Now we're getting another big red one. Another big red one there. Let's see. But it just can't get any continuation. Once it gives that big red one, which has been kind of our reversal signal, kind of at a level, we're at a bunch of EMAs and stuff. So you would think that would kind of be a level. It's just not breaking back up above where I would like it to break back above there. So your tide is not helping us here. CBD is steadily just a little decline here, there. Little decline. All right. We got $40. Trying to get $50 here, guys. Trying to get actually on Take Profit Trader one, another one. It just missed me by a tick right there, which is probably gonna come back down now. That's typically how that works. That's my luck, right? If that's my stop loss, it takes it out with no questions asked. But being it's a take profit, hold on, let's think about it. Do you want to take this profit here? You are, You knew $50 would be hard to get, right? I was down 30 on the account, so this would give me $80 up. So maybe I'm asking too much. I mean, it missed me by a tick. When I say a tick, I mean a tick. Like the ask was on top of it, and the bid was just right there. Like, nah, we're not going to touch you. Bid's not going to touch you. Had that big green candle there. I don't like. Of course, now we're going to come back a little, up a little. I mean, guys, I don't even need a point. I need 3 ticks right now. 2 ticks right now gets me. 2. I mean, it just touched it again and it came back down. You piece of junk. Oh, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. Like, you're going to do that there to me. That's how you're going to do me. Oh, and it's so frustrating. So frustrating. Call
Anchored VWAP sitting at 60-70. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I had the stupid parallels thing pops up. want me to buy parallels every time. I'm like, no, look, I'm not buying parallels, or I don't need parallels. If you use a Mac and you want to use Windows, you have to have parallels. And I was going to try it once, and then I decided to go against that route. Pushing down. I mean, that's a tick, and let me come down to this. Really, you got to be shitting me. Got within a tick.
Battle in the top of the pre-market zone. You're also facing orb high here. This is a 1 minute chart. So you want to see it break 72 and hold. We switch over to the 5 minute chart. You're seeing these wicks into our zone. We're coming off anchored VWAP. But like Monty said, there's just not that momentum that you saw in previous candles to push it up. If we move to the 10 minute, your
call premiums are selected for some reason. But then they just came right back down. So scratch that. They spiked and dropped.
15-minute chart again showing. Oh.
Here's your big red bubble. I don't know if it's going to be a reversal, though.
So now there's step ladder in this thing down, doesn't it?
That looks to be the case here, Roy. Looks to be the case. This big red bubble has been a reversal, but we'll see if it does it. I don't like what Tide is nasty now, but it is getting a pop off that big red bubble.
Then you have 18 minutes.
Thanks, Bubba.
I mean, you got to be kidding me, really?
Didn't even get a goal yet. It's 3-0.
Okay. We'll play with it. You'll be all right.
Can you be on the same team with me?
Yeah, give me on 6.
The computer's gonna get crushed.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting.
Can I help you?
No. Can you read Bookmap?
There's 56.25 in Take Profit Trader on that one. I
Nice job.
added on that big red bubble down there, so that got me cleaned up there. We got that back to where we need to be.
Right there.
I know I'm trying to sell it. All right, I got $32 on XFA.
How many dollars do you have?
We're trying to build it. Trying to pay for your trade school.
Pay for your education, son.
Pay for your education. Pay for your candy addiction.
No, pay for my jersey.
Pay for your jerseys. All right.
I'm gonna stay right here.
You want to stay with me? You can stay with me. You just can't.
Jump on you?
Yeah.
I want to jump on you.
Call premium ain't, but volume was ticking up a slight bit. Had a green bubble up there.
Got a red one forming now.
Yeah, no.
Right on anchored VWAP. What's CBD? Can't really read it.
1100.
Okay, so let's come back quite a bit.
Yeah. Marking some kind of crazy change here. I think we're going to come back and retest a lot down here. I'm not going to lie, Roy. I would not be surprised if we hit that low a day down there. Would not be surprised at all if we come back and hit that low a day. I want to see a green bubble form here. Well, here's a pop.
It is holding. Yeah, I mean, it's holding anchored VWAP. I mean, if it can.
Tide is telling me that this is
Fake.
yeah. That's what Tide is telling me. I would like to see it work now, and I'm not going to lie to you, 56 area. But now CBD's popping back up, and as soon as I start to think one way, well, what happens here? We get a change in I forgot I was sitting here holding. I've been holding it down trade and the futures got forever, and it turned bad red on me, and I just didn't realize it. I'm over here just in la la land.
Could, if it can get a little bit more juice, you could have a potential break of like mini trend here of down. If you look at look at this 10-minute chart. I mean, the wicks are out today. I mean, that's a pretty interesting candle. Still got 2.5 minutes, but when you look in the 5-minute, you're getting an engulfing on the 5. Set up a potential candle by candle to the long side. However, you are getting a green bubble forming up here.
Yeah.
So you're above orb high. You're above the 8 now. You could be flagging.
Yeah.
Then you're getting a weakness here.
Yeah, you got that green bubble there, but now let's see if this red bubble holds it up. That's the problem you got. Oh, your call premiums just took a dump. I mean, they just took a huge dive down. And if you see that yet, you see that there. Volume is coming down a little with it, but your premiums just died. And your put premiums are rising. So you got orders forming down at 65 and 63.75. That would be kind of a guess. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Kind of had a nice little drop there on it. They could break the VWAPs and stuff. You had that green candle. You can make the green bubble. See, this is the one that started, and then this was kind of a continuation here, and then a little reprieve, right? And then a bounce here. So we'll see. We'll see. Your volume and everything is kind of trending down, still down some here. So bookmap's not really giving. It's giving us a big red one here, which could be a reversal. It's going to be big enough. It's not much. Now it's green, so a little move up. Is this where we get the reversal now? Back down. See how big this one's getting. That one was 347. That was 192. We don't know what this one is yet. Oh, wow, huge. Huge green. Huge green bubble there, Roy.
Yeah.
And then what are we doing on it? Coming back a little off of it. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a flag there. I don't know what I'd call this damn thing here, to be honest with you. It's holding, but is it going to continue to hold is kind of my thoughts with it. Because right now, even though we are up, right, we're up. We're green on the day for the, well, actually, we're down a little bit on MES, so never mind. You would think, I don't know, it just seems to be showing some weakness up here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it just can't break out. But it can't break down either. So I don't know if the weakness, how do we interpret that weakness, right? What do we think here? We think we're going to come down more, or we're going to just hold this. We got this trend line that we've been just riding forever. Above it, below it, above it, below it, above it, below it. I mean, this is the long one, the one we've been in for forever. We are getting close to the end of our time here, so we are probably going to get a pop here at 10 o'clock. So if you are in some shorts, you might want to go and think about taking profit on them, because typically when you have the London close, the European close is right, is when we get the pop. So it's not all the time. I mean, they could come in and sell what they have and take this market, but typically we get a little pop on it. But we'll see what happens here. What happens here? I had one account take profit trader. I got two accounts I'm green on. One I'd taken a hit on. One I needed to come down there and hit 69.25. I got to clean up. Not all of it, but some of it. We just can't get the damn breakdown below. It's right there on the anchor VWAP, right there on the 21, right there on that trend line. I mean, you name it, it's all right there.
Yeah, you can't get the breakdown. You can't get the breakout.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought we were fixing to get the breakdown. I mean,
Yeah.
I still think, now this is just me guessing here, right? I think we could get a breakdown back down below 60.50. And then if that's the case, then you look for a failed breakdown at that point, because the last two times we got below 60.50, we rallied pretty hard off of it. So
right,
it's kind of me thinking out loud here, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. If we could go to 58 on my futures desk, that would actually make my day. Like, not just make my day, but it would actually make my trading day.
58.
We are getting close. We got about 5 minutes left here. So if anybody's got any questions, feel free to ask. If not, we are getting close to wrapping up. Not a ton of bots today, so I don't know what we're doing. We got to figure out how to get more bots back. I like it when we see a lot of bots in here. Me and Roy did talk some this morning. We are thinking about doing FOMC again. Right, Roy? Isn't that what we decided?
Yeah, FOMC stream.
Unless something changes, right? But I don't know why it seemed out that far there. So you see this level here. This is where I want to come down. And then that 58 level I was looking for is way down here. So to go to this, we're going to have to break a ton of orders. You look, this is kind of like you can see why we're holding here, Roy. Look at this as our volume profile here.
Mm-hmm.
Look where most of our stuff's taking place at, right there at that, where it's holding up at. So I am not surprised just looking over here by that. You do have 267 orders up at 80. That is interesting. That has not, I don't know if those have been there all day or not. I haven't been looking up there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been kind of a choppy morning.
Yeah.
You would think FOMC is later this afternoon, the way the trading has been.
We're going to see some fireworks at some point today. Volume has been so-so today. Hadn't been on the gate. What is volume? When volume's not great, what does it normally do?
Yeah.
Pretty fist the bull. So kind of not surprised we're holding up here. Tide and CBD. CBD is back to 1,200. I mean, as much CBD got to like 5,000 at one point today. To come down as far as it's come down to where it's at now, this thing is screaming to me that we are going to get a big drop at some point. Question is, are we going to be in a trade if we get it? All right, there's that. So I just did take profit in Take Profit Trader. So we're still down some in this one account, but we got a good chunk of it back there. So we're 56 up in one account. We are 100, 200 bucks up in another account. And then we're down a couple $100 in this account. We took a couple bad trades there. And to be honest with you, I forgot I was in the trades. And then I didn't have my stop set. And boom, well, you see what happened. But I'm working it back. Working my back. CBD's come out of 600. Look at the CBD come down.
Yeah.
Your volume drop. Give me the big drop down that I want, that I need here, boys and girls. I want the big, huge drop down. Give me the down. The big one. Come on. Break this VWAP. Break this 200. Break this 50. Let's drop this thing. Break this 66 level down here. Let's go down to see if you can hit my 58 level. That's what I want. I want my 58 level to hit. Roy, you got anything to add before we wrap this up today?
No, just a choppy day. I mean, as you can see, the market is processing all the information. Everybody's pretty much in the positions they want to be in. I mean, you may see some fireworks if some headlines hit, people taking profits, but I would say keep an eye on gold. If you're getting too bearish or bullish, just keep an eye on gold. That can be a good indicator to let you know if you're on track or off track.
Yep.
That's all I've got. I think I'm good. Had a pretty good day. Just trying to inch my way up each day and not try and do too much.
Yeah, I think it bounced here off VWAP. I think this is a fake bounce because CBD is steadily, even on this move back up, CBD is steadily coming down. Your call premiums are still going down. Your call volume is still going down. I just think that this thing is going to give us a decent flush here. And when it breaks that level, just look for the bottom, the bottom to hit way down there around 60.45 or so. So just kind of my opinion. I think if it breaks down, we're going to get a big breakdown. But, it's not doing it yet. So it could all be a moot point. But we shall see. CBD is now 100, 130. You can see it coming down. That's not a good sign if you're in a long. It's just broke below 100. That's definitely not a good sign. If it goes negative, this thing could start to screech down. So be careful the rest of the day, guys. We do have FOMC tomorrow. So our plan would be to get in, make our money quick as we can in the morning and be done, and then trade maybe a XFA or practice account during FOMC. That way, at least it's a little interesting, right?
Absolutely.
But that's all I got. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir. As always, appreciate the new studying with the book map and all that. Good strategies forming.
Yeah, we went negative for a second there, so let's see if this thing's going to continue down. Did have a red candle there, but it's right above bubble. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We are coming in at 10 o'clock range. And here's a little pop that we kind of expected. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. We will catch you guys.